new segment on the show right now. I'm going to sound cue it. We'll see if this is the music. We're going to do a segment called Bar Safari. For those of you first time watching the show, and I've been told that kids don't like it if we're paying too much attention to the fans and we're not paying enough attention to the strangers that randomly log in. Oh. So if you're a first timer, welcome. Bar Safari is something that I came up with years ago. It's not a bar crawl. A bar crawl is what you do with bros. A Bar Safari, you go on an adventure. You put together a list of random bars that you find interesting, that you might find interesting. I typically like to look for the craziest, seediest bars in town. And then you just go take your list and you start at bar 1 and you go talk to that bartender and you tell him what you're doing. And the rule is 1 drink, 1 piece of food per bar. Mm-hmm. You go in, you tell the bartender, I'm on a Bar Safari. You give him your list or her your list and ask them, what would their list be? And if their list is better than yours, you throw yours out and you continue. And I've done probably 14, 15 cities at least in the country. And one of my favorites is Detroit. And I haven't been to Detroit in a while. So the last time I went to Detroit was probably like 10 plus years ago. We went to this one bar in particular, and I can't remember the name. I don't think it's open anymore, but it was downtown Detroit, and we were in this area that was just large buildings. It felt like a business area of town, and there was this older building sort of squeezed in between 2 larger buildings. It had beautiful architecture on the outside, but the windows were really dark. And we walked by, and we were just like looking in to these big windows, and it was just completely dark inside. I'm like, is this place open? And, I'm with Gina, who has like no fucking fear. So she's the type of person that's like already opening the door. I'm like, are there people in there? You don't know. What's happening? And so she's cracking open the door. We step inside, and I swear there are no lights on, and the bar just goes off into darkness, right? And there's nobody in there. And there are these red booths, like old Sinatra style booths, leather red booths that go back into the dark. And then there are 2 aisles that run down literally I keep saying into the dark because it was literally into blackness. And we're squinting because we're coming in from the outside sun, and we're squinting down in there. And I'm like, are those like chairs? Are those like lazy boy chairs in the aisles?
Weird.
Like big old leather lazy boy chairs.
Weird.
And I was like, are those bodies in the chairs? Are those like mannequins in the chairs?
Wait, mannequins? I feel like there's people that's funny. It feels a little more. Mannequins is fucking weird.
Because I couldn't tell.
Weird.
No movement. Like just sort of like
just still.
Just dripping out of the darkness. And so you're like leaning in and you're like, no, I think that's somebody. I think that's a person. Right?
Yeah, you don't want to get closer.
And we're talking. Like we're doing this. Is that a body? Like we're talking out loud.
And there's no reaction.
No reaction.
No movement.
No movement.
Fuck that.
And the hairs in your neck are going, the radars are going off. And of course I'm with you can't see her because she's working behind the camera here, but I'm with a fearless fucking warrior over here. Mm-hmm. So she's already walking in and she's doing the whole horror movie thing. Hello? You know what I mean? And I'm backing out going, this is a recipe for death. This is death.
I'm in danger.
This is how you get murdered. So she's like, hello? And I swear to God, in one of the fucking lazy boys, I gotta put my beard down. In one of the lazy boys, all of a sudden, you see it go, ugh. And I swear the guy goes, ugh. And I swear to God, it was fucking dust. Like, ugh. It was like somebody woke the fucking crypt keeper.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it was, ugh. And so he's in a reclined lazy boy, and he just puts it down, and he gets up, and you could hear every joint, every pop of his knees.
It's like the fuck Bill Nye in Underworld.
Yeah. and just the moaning
Yeah.
and him climbing out of the chair going, hi. Hi. And we're like, very awkward.
Yeah.
Right. And so we're like, are you open?
He said, "Not. It's been 4,000 years."
Yeah. And he's like, yes, join me.
Join me.
Join me.
So like, how about take a seat? What would you like to drink? Join me. Feels a little fucking. I'm gonna bite you in the neck soon.
Join me at the bar, And so then he walks us over to the bar, and like at this point, we were with somebody. I think it was with Tony, our old buddy Tony, and we're there, and we're like, okay, like you sort of hit a point where you go, well, if we're gonna get murdered, let's see how fun this is.
I'm gonna go on this ride. Let's
see what happens. So you walk over to the bar, and he's like, what would you like? And we're like, well, what do you got? Right?
Type A, type B.
And he's like, would you like a special? And we're like, yes, I would like a special, And
The fuck is a special?
So he gets to work. And now the way I've described him with his movements, you can imagine that the special is going to take a while. And so we're standing there at the bar and he goes, it'll take a moment. How about some television? And so then he turns on the TV, and I remember vividly, like the Viking show is on the television, and there's no sound, just the visuals. And he's like, "Oh, I love this show," and I was just like, "What the fuck? Where are we?"
I just met Isolde. He's like, "That's not how it happened, but it's pretty good."
It's my friend Carl and Bruce. These are my old home videos. Yeah. So then, like, we're sitting there at the bar, and he's making us a drink, and I see him pull out a bottle of Sunny D and just vodka.
Ew.
And so he starts to mix Sunny D and vodka.
I mean, it is a screwdriver.
And I'm like, okay, right? Sunny D, like, what's the expiration on that Sunny D? Is that like Sunny over D? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so while he's pouring the drink, I turned to Gina, and I felt like Mouth from the Goonies.
Yeah.
And I turned to Gina and I go, I gotta go pee. And she's like, you're gonna go pee here? And I go, I gotta go pee. I don't know, whatever it is, him pouring that Sunny D, I gotta go pee. Right? And so
Mikey, you gotta go to the bathroom.
Pee. Yeah, that was a big joke going on in there. And I was like, sir, it's very similar. Sir, where's your bathroom? And he's like, out in the back. And I was like, okay.
Yuck.
And so I turned to Gina and I'm like, if I don't return, you know what direction I went in. And so I start to walk into the darkness. Now, the only light in this place is spilling from the two small windows at the front. And this is a very long and deep bar. So you have to walk. And the place is dusty. So you're walking through, and I'm leaving footprints that are new footprints in a trail of in an aisle that should have fucking footprints. You know what
there
I'm
should
saying?
be footprints from when he got to the chair.
Yeah, and I'm just happy I'm leaving footprints because there's a record of what direction I'm going in.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking, and I walk down, and I approach the second lazy boy, which I then have to walk around to get into the back. And there's this, I don't know if she was dead, but there was this old lady, like frail, in this chair. In this chair. I don't know if it was his wife. I don't know what the deal was, but I just sort of did the, hello, ma'am. The sort of walk around. And I was like, okay. And
did she say anything?
nothing, no movement. I was checking for a pulse.
Picturing the what was it? The sloth from Seven?
Yes.
The guy in the bed. I'm just picturing that.
Yes. We got a live one. Dicks. So yeah, walked by this beautiful lady and went into the back, and there's fumbling for a light switch. And there's this real shaky bathroom, and I'm not making this up. I flick the light switch, and it's a light bulb that is just flickering, like pew, 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 pew.
No.
And at that point, you got to pull out your bits. You know, there's something scary about pulling out your bits in a horror movie. Yeah.
They said we want that one. Fuck that.
Yeah, he turned out to be a great gentleman, lovely guy. I still don't know if his wife is dead. or was dead at that moment. At this point, I pretty much would assume that, you know.
The whole time he's just like, please God, don't let them notice the body. We're pouring the Sunny D into the vodka, sweating.
Look at the glass. But
How was the drink though? Was it good?
I'll tell you this. You pull out some Sunny D and vodka, and I'm going to be thinking about those old people in Lazy Boys. I'm going to be thinking about the way that cracked leather sounded when he got out of that.
It's the cough. The dust.